Expanding the view of the captain and crew like a man just released from indenture. As a dreamer of dreams and a traveling man.
Hey, it's Greg with the Reality REI tip of the day, coming to you from Rockport, Massachusetts, a pretty seaside town about 45 minutes north of Boston. Really pretty place to kind of chill out and hang out and do some window shopping and shopping for knickknacks and that kind of thing. But the tip of the day, if you've seen one of my other tips, I talk about title insurance and how I'm not a really big fan of getting title insurance. I know it sounds crazy, but especially if you're going to be rehabbing a property and only owning it 6 months. And doesn't mean I don't always get title insurance, because I do get title insurance, especially if there's potentially issues like divorce, bankruptcy, foreclosure, that kind of thing. But the one time I do get title insurance all the time is if I am wholesaling a property really quickly. Let's say if I think that I'll be wholesaling it within the first month of owning it, first couple weeks, especially if it's in DC, where their title DC is like massively, well, they used to be massively behind on registering their deeds, about a month behind, and they're still pretty far behind. So when you close, you want to make sure when you go to buy that thing originally, and if you feel like you're going to be reselling it within the first month or so, there's a good chance you might wholesale it. Let's say if it's instantaneous, like within a day or that same transaction, you'll want to get, not only will you want to get an owner's title policy, but you also want to get in touch or keep in touch with that original title company where you bought it, because you're going to have some issues when you go to resell it. Mainly because that title is not going to show as being registered yet, more than likely, and you'll want to have the old title company have that title work and immediately be able to give it to the new title company. That's if you can close with the title company you originally bought it from. So you want to get what's called a letter of indemnity, from them. Which is what the seller's title company may request. Obviously you want to try to steer your wholesaler to your title company that you use, but if you end up using another company, I highly suggest you, or you think you might, there's a chance of it, which you won't know in advance. So I always kind of get the owner's title policy, and then since I'm using the same attorney over and over and over, which I recommend you do, just realize that they'll probably ask for that letter of indemnity. But that's just, again, a quick tip for you. I find it most often to DC, and you might find it in areas maybe in the Northeast or in big cities where they might be behind on their recordings. So it's a potential issue it might help you avoid here in the future. So it's Greg with the Reality REI tip of the day, coming to you from Rockport, Massachusetts. Make it a great day.
The near future, southeast of disorder.